Aquarius, welcome to your June 2020 reading. My name is Shay, and here on the Sunshyne channel we like to do tarot videos and soul care videos to help us navigate this thing we call life and shine a little light. So I'm gonna go ahead and hop right into your cards. You are feeling super I don't know, unappreciated, or possibly feeling unappreciated in June. It's kind of mixed, honestly. I feel like for some of you this month is going to be incredible, and then there's some of you where it's not going to be all that. There's some type of job or opportunity that is really taking up a lot of space in your mind. So whether or not you're going for a new job, or you're changing your mindset about what it is that you want to do for money, or even just in general, there's something where you're trying to make a change. And then back to just feeling unappreciated. With the Six of Fire, this is a card upright that normally means abundance and being appreciated for your talents and things of that nature. But in reverse, it's almost like a person who feels like they've done enough, and they kind of resort to laziness or not doing what they used to do because they don't feel like they're getting the recognition they deserve. Like they feel like, okay, I've done all of what I needed to do. I'm not doing any more until somebody appreciates me for XYZ. And it's kind of a warning against arrogance with this card. And then the same with the Ace of Fire, with, you know, a Leo, and just needing to express your leadership and express your greatness and your worthiness, which you are. But it's almost as if you have to remember that no one owes you anything, and it just because you didn't get the recognition that you deserve, it doesn't necessarily mean that you aren't as great as you are, if that makes any sense, because you are those things. You are charismatic, you are a leader, you are deserving. It's just that opportunity may not have been for you. Now again, in the reverse, for some of you it may actually come through. You may actually run into a different opportunity, or be able to show your leadership qualities in a different way. But I do sense that there is something that isn't just quite going the way that you want it to go. So you may be feeling stagnant. You may feel the need to retreat and just not really kick it with too many mugs. I see that in your clarifying with Crone. Just kind of staying away from people. Like I said, I feel like you're just kind of going bit within, because you may want to reevaluate where you want to go, or what it is that you want after this, or just in general, just you may be in a point in your life where you're at a crossroads and you're really just trying to understand and figure out what it is that you want. So honestly, just expect a lot of transformation and a lot of shared groups and projects and like creativity. When I see shared groups and you're clarifying with the Three of Wands, I feel like this is something work related, but it could be something that you're working on. It is a project in a sense, something that is important to you to a degree for some reason. Also, miscommunication. There may be some sort of blow up. There could be maybe something really important comes to you via like message, written, phone call, something of that nature. Maybe a boo comeback that ain't been around. But paired with the Ace of Air, that lets me know that there may be some sort of disagreement that's kind of brewing over a situation. So it may result in a blow up, and I'm not quite sensing who it could be. So in your clarifying, we got the Four of Discs. Now if you look at this card, she's kind of checking in. She's seeing who's in the doorway and what the hell they want, right? So I feel the need to tell you that you may need to be careful about who you trust, the things that you say, the kind of information you let in, the kind of people you let in. But more so specifically, I feel like you need to watch the kind of thoughts you let in. What is it that you're telling yourself about this situation? What is it that you're telling yourself about this argument? That's even confirmed in your main cards with Ishu. Of, you know, he's kind of like a gatekeeper, and you know, he kind of governs in that way of like between worlds and between thoughts. If you want any kind of connection with the higher powers, then this is who you speak to, kind of in a way. So it's the same kind of idea. What are you letting in? What are you ushering into your life? What are you selling yourself on? You know, be careful about that, Aquarius, okay? So I don't necessarily think it's a bad or good month. I think this is a reflective month for you, Aquarius. Might be changing it up a little bit, switching it up, figuring out what you want, what you really want. So when I asked the cards to give you some advice, there is raise or promotion in your reading. Hallelujah. So maybe like I said, for some of you, this may be a great month and you may end up getting that raise or promotion again, or this could be something that is dominantly on your mind. And then the second card that came out very powerfully in your reading was God is your source. Oh, I did want to mention, upon trying to even pick your cards, there was a blockage. I couldn't for the life of me get more than just this card and this card to come out of the deck for like the longest. Whereas normally they kind of pop out smoothly for most people. That let me know that there's a blockage, which is why I think you're kind of retreating, because you may not be able to comprehend something. You may not be able to understand something. You may not be able to relate to something. You know, it's like, it's just something where it's like, I don't get it. So that may be why you're going and retreating, because you're trying to figure that thing out. And it may be something that happens naturally. You may not say to yourself like, man, I quit, I'm finna go chill. It may just be something that you genuinely just are stuck on and you can't quite figure out. So watch out for that. But yes. So keep in mind that God is your source. Keep in mind that all the answers that you need, you can get from him. Keep in mind that anything that you feel like you're lacking, you're not lacking, you can get from him, from the higher power, from, you know what I'm saying, the divine, whatever it is that you believe in. A bunch of other cards came out, but of course I'm going to group them because, you know, we like, you know, we microwave generation. We like it to pop and be out the microwave. You understand? So be conscious about what you buy and face your financial fears. If you prepare yourself for calamity, that's a strong word, but if you prepare yourself for any kind of financial issues, if you kind of face the issue and say, okay, this is a problem, how can I rectify this, you know, without me having to necessarily force things to go the way that I want them to go. Just be conscious about what you're purchasing. Be conscious about what kind of money, how much money you're spending, if that's an issue for you, Aquarius. Have the courage to ask for and accept help. Of course, we saw that with God is your source. This kind of speaks differently because this can be on an earthly plane, and this can be, you know, spiritually. Don't be afraid to get that understanding. And maybe that's what it is. Maybe someone is trying to get through to you and you may not be receptive. Maybe it's vice versa. And my ears just rang. So yeah, something of that nature. I feel like there's some sort of that's probably where the communication issue is coming from, because you're not really on the same page with an individual who may be trying to help, or vice versa. So be open to that. Focus on your priorities. I just heard preoccupation. So whatever you're preoccupied with may really be taking your attention from what matters. So for example, if you are preoccupied with this miscommunication, or this message that comes through, or this thing that's not going your way, or this thing that is going your way, you may kind of fall short on the things that the other things that matter, you know, whatever else is going on in your life that you need to address. And also abundance mindset. This has been actually sticking out to me since I started your reading. Be careful about what you let in. Remember when I said that? Be careful about what you think about, how you feel about yourself, the things you say to yourself. The more positive you are, the more positive things happen to you. The more negative you are, the more negative things happen to you. It's that easy. And I was saying to a friend earlier this week, it's easy, like super, super easy for things to manifest right now. So whether that's negative or positive, I think we always think that manifestation is only to positive things. Like, it can be to negative too. So if you're thinking negatively, that's what's going to happen in your life, Aquarius, okay? But that is all I am seeing for you. Thank you so much for watching. If you resonated with this reading, please go ahead and like, share, comment, subscribe below. I love you, and I hope you're having an amazing day. Bye.